Welcome to Scientific Facts, where curiosity meets knowledge and science comes to life. Hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join our community of thinkers and explorers. Hi, in this episode, we're going to talk about one of the greatest civilizations of all time is the ancient Egyptian Pharaonic civilization, which astonished the entire world and stood bewildered before explaining the mystery of this greatness that extended over centuries of time and one of the strangest and most amazing facts about the pharaohs. In order to prevent flies from landing on his body and harassing him, King Pepi II used to take with him a group of naked slaves whose entire bodies were smeared with honey. Although the discovery of antibiotics took place fairly recently, the ancient Egyptians used to treat infections using moldy bread. Moldy bread grows on the penicillium fungus, from which penicillin is extracted, which is one of the most famous antibiotics. Many stories are told that the person responsible for destroying the nose of the Sphinx was Napoleon during the French campaign against Egypt. However, drawings of the Sphinx were found about 60 years before the advent of the French campaign. However, the nose of the Sphinx does not appear in those drawings either. But in fact, the person responsible for destroying the nose of the Sphinx is a man called Saim al-Dar, who was executed in 1378 on charges of vandalizing public property. The ancient Egyptians believed that the earth was cylindrical in shape, meaning that some parts were circular and others were flat, and that the Nile River flowed through its center. The first pyramid to be built was the step pyramid of Djoser at Saqqara. It was surrounded by a 34-foot wall. The wall contained 15 doors, but only one of these doors could be opened. It took about 23 years to build the Great Pyramid of Khufu, and contrary to the common belief that the workers used to build the Great Pyramid were 100,000 slaves, the latest evidence proves that the builders of the pyramids were 10,000 skilled Egyptian workers who were cared for by all financial and medical aspects, and they were given honorary titles as they were friends of King Khufu. When mummifying a corpse, the body was emptied of all organs, from the brain to the intestines, and each of these organs was placed in a designated vessel. However, the only organ that was not removed was the heart, due to the ancient Egyptians' belief that the heart was the home of the soul. The pharaoh was not allowed to show his hair, so he always wore a crown or a headdress like the one worn by Tutankhamun in his famous statue. In ancient Egypt, women enjoyed legal and economic equality with men, but they did not enjoy the same amount of social equality.